So let's basically get into the last few slides just to give you a few more tips to make your offer stronger. Okay, so first tip is to always stack your value. So what I mean by that is to make your product sound like it's really cheap by stacking more value into it, right? So think about it. Most customers are not aware of the value that you provide or that you're giving. So how do you justify the value of the product that you're selling or the service you're offering? Is first of all, you need to educate them, right? Educate them and say, okay, did you know that, to create this sandals by itself, you actually need to, do all this stuff, right? Which, actually costs a lot of money, for example, right? And then make it real, because what a lot of speakers do is they don't make it real enough. It's like, okay, you sign up for my program, right? It's worth this much and this much, right? So how do you make it more real is that you use comparisons, right? So real estate industry, that's perfect, right? You can use all these comparisons of these different products around the place that say, okay, well, you see, this one's selling for 2 million, that one's selling for 2.5 million. And this one, the smack bang in between, we're only selling for 1.8 million. And it's like much newer. And it's got all these other facilities that these two don't have, right? So that's comparisons. Or you could be saying, okay, this guy sells this water filter. This brand sells this water filter for $2,000. This one sells for $5,000. We're selling ours at $3,000, and it's got all these other features that these ones don't have, right? So that makes it more attractive. Okay, second is to sell the actual product on your site, and I've seen this used with many more speaker stuff, right? Where they actually sell. Okay, if you buy my whole package, it's like $5,000 for the year, but if you want to buy this separately with these 5 components, each one you would pay $3,000, and you can see it on my website itself. You can actually buy it there. So for us in our agency is that, we do the same. We can sell the funnel. We have a one-on-one coaching program. All this actually sells separately for X amount. So when you buy the full package, you get an actual huge discount on it, right? And I guess also like with a lot of these, show how much it will save them as well over the long term, okay? So a lot of people might say, oh yeah, but your product is more expensive. But you say, yeah, but my product actually is proven to last 5 times longer. And this is what it will save you, right? Compared to other products, and how much it will save them if they, buy an inferior product, ends up sending them to hospital, or it ends up causing them some disease. How much would that cost them, right? So now you're making your product seem like it's so much cheaper, because like, all right, this is like, and think of it as an insurance. You buy this product for $5,000, but if you get whatever issue, like you get say lung cancer, if you don't buy this product, right, you actually you're saving hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it could save your life. So talk about how much it will save them as well. All right. Yeah, because most people will just pull a figure out of the air and say, I want to sell this product for $50 or whatever it is. But you need to justify the product and make them feel that they're getting real value. Okay. Bonus tip number 2 is to create scarcity. So use time limits. Okay. Right. You can get this product only in the next 24 hours for 10% off. Right. And you have a time ticker on that page, which I suggest you use a software, which I mentioned in the group before. It's called Deadline Funnel. So creating scarcity will make people take action. Okay, it's a proven thing. The other thing you can use to create scarcity is a quantity limit. So, okay, we only have 14 of this sandals left, right? So make sure you get yours now before they all run out. We only have 5 more of this condo units left, and we're bringing in like 20 people over the next week to come and see them. If you want to make sure you get the unit of your choice, you can put a $1,000 deposit right now. The other thing is fast action bonuses, right? So, hey, if you're one of the first 10 to buy this, I will give you this, right? I will give you this extra bonus. I will give you, lucky draw or whatever else you can think of, or I will give you a one-on-one coaching session, whatever it is, to get people to take action. or I will give you an extra pair of slippers or beach towel or whatever stuff, sunscreen lotion. Okay, and then the final bonus tip number 3 is to make sure you always have risk reversal. So what is risk reversal? So basically make it risk-free for your customer to buy it. So for example, in real estate, you say you put a $1,000 deposit right now, and look, if you have 3 days to decide, if it's not for you, you can take back your $1,000. But I just want to make sure you reserve the best unit for your family, and have to think about it over the next 3 days. It's no pressure, but at least you take that commitment, right? Once again, it's about having that guarantee again. Okay, your sandals won't break. Having the guarantee that you will deliver what you promise. Okay, I think Cassandra, for example, is like, okay, if you're not satisfied within 1 week, we will refund your money or something like that, right? 30, 60-day guarantee, whatever guarantee it is, okay, make it so that they can, it's kind of easy to make that decision. Another one is a try now, pay later option, where it's like, okay, I won't bill you for the first 7 days, and then you're happy, I will charge your credit card details. May not be workable for everybody, but say, for example, pet shops, you can take the dog home for like 3 days. And if you want to keep the dog, we'll charge you. If not, then bring back the dog or the cat or whatever animal it is, right? So how can you let them try now and pay later? Okay, so that's another risk reversal method. Okay, and then also, the low price thing.